Yo,
going down?
yo, yo, yo. You know, I got
the chaps my hide.
Well, let me start off with some flowers first, and then
Flowers.
let us know. Yeah, let me start.
pause, man.
Nah, flowers ain't pausable. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I gotta give you some flowers, man. I'm loving Professor Boogie. I call it Professor Boogie. I don't know what you call it, man. When you give us your 3-minute insights on the 16
Professor.
Shots podcast fan page on Facebook.
Yeah.
So if you want to get more of these boogieisms, Professor Boogie insights, you know where to go to get it. But I've been enjoying these Professor Boogie insights. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, thank you. I thought we had to add some contrast, not contrast, but some just add pieces. I had a couple more ideas. I'll talk to you about it later. But I got a couple more ideas. In fact, hold on. Let me pause this right quick.
Recording stopped in progress.
All right, man. You see what it is, bro. I know. I feel like you're gonna be kind of a bandwagon there on this, man.
A bandwagon. Whoa. Time out.
I feel like
wait. Don't say I'm a bandwagoner on the Texans, bro, because I never took off my Texans tailgate badges and tow hitches on my truck, man. I still rocked my Texans hat, even though I was mad that Watson was gone and D-Hop was gone. I still rolled for the team. I couldn't talk shit to nobody because we was losing, but I ain't been talking shit since winning. I have never once denounced the Houston Texans.
That fits in with your personality, saying that you ain't never talk shit to nobody when we was losing, and you're not gonna talk shit to nobody when we winning either. That's very dovish right there. I can see that. But what I will say is I'm not Dub. And I was telling people I was cash money shit when we was losing and telling people, man, like, look, it ain't but two teams that got something. So the rest of y'all sorrier than we are to me because y'all can't beat the people in front of y'all. We ain't got nothing. Wait till we get something. Right? Got D'Amico, got Stroud, when got Singletary. You know what I mean? When got that WA, Will Anderson. I like to call him Big Willie style.
What's the running back we copped last year? First year running back.
We got Pierce. You know what I'm saying? Pierce running with a purpose again. You know, he had new offense. Last year he should have been rookie of the year. He got hurt and they shut him down.
But you know what though? We never really was you saw we was all right when we had a decent quarterback, bro. And then we went 2 seasons with a bad one with run quarterback by committee. So, you know, we got
three. You went like 3. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I still ain't a Watson fan, man. Watson, man, like you get broke up. You get broke up too much. You get broke up too much for me. Man.
He's not worth the contract.
Before the contract, he wasn't. I'm like, bro, we drafted you, man, and that same year, bro, you broke down in practice.
But he had to say, I mean, his knee was fucked off when he got drafted. I mean, the knee injury happened in college.
It was the other one.
I know.
He hurt the other one. So like you didn't nah, man. He cold, but you know.
He not worth I would say this. I don't think he's worth the contract he got. But
yeah.
In the NFL, if you have a playmaking quarterback that can or game breaker, as they say, because he can be that. Then
at times I can't.
Before the scandal shit and he sat out a year, he could be that as long as he stayed healthy. The problem is you don't really want him running around doing that bullshit because of that fact. Because I don't think he played a complete season ever.
I don't think so either.
Because like when he did get in, he fucked his knee. He got hurt against when he did finally get in, it was making some noise. Didn't he get hurt against Seattle that year?
He got hurt this year, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm not up on. I've been watching him, but something happened to him this year. I don't know what it is. At this point, Watson's stealing money though, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's stealing money now.
Man, it's money to steal too, man.
But how do you feel about our new look Texans though, bro?
I like it, man. I like it. I like Stroud. I like the offense. I like Tank Dell, uh, the wide out from U of H. I really like the swagger of the team. You know,
Yeah.
I think the head coach kind of, you know,
Yeah,
kind of like a
D'Amico brought that when he was on the field for us.
yeah, kind of like Prime, like you know what I'm saying, like just it starts up top. You know what I'm saying, and we take on the personality of our leadership. You know what I mean, and so they take his personality on, man. It's not no. I mean, even in the loss, there ain't no bitching and crying. It's like, okay, shit, we lost. You know what I'm saying? But this is why we lost, and it ain't gonna happen again. You know. So I like it. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I rock with the new look Texas, man. I need to go catch a game, you know what I'm talking about? Get in the thing. See something live.
Yeah, man. See something live. Oh, you got any what you think about this whole well, okay. I'm switching sports right quick. Uh Matt Barnes and now Stephen A. Smith have come out with some conversations pieces about James Harden. You know what I
I
mean?
did
And
come
there's
across something actually today. Stephen A
yeah,
made a comment
yeah,
that
yeah,
per some of his sources, you know, Harden talked himself out of a max deal with the Rockets again.
yeah, yeah,
And then I did hear some of the commentary Matt Barnes said where, you know, you can bully your way out of a team once, but you
yeah,
know, you on your third team trying to do that shit on you gonna run out of passes no matter how good you think you are.
yeah,
I think Harden has hit a point in his career where he's still Harden. He's still him being on the court. He can still get you buckets. He can still be a factor. He can still be that guy we saw
yeah.
4 seasons ago. But he getting older. He might be on a decline a little bit. I think he's getting to a point where he has to play into a system instead of having them build a
Well,
system around him.
why would you say he on decline?
I don't think that he is as, and this could be because he doesn't have the opportunity or is trying to play a different game. He doesn't seem
Mm-hmm.
like he's James Harden that was in Houston that couldn't be stopped. He seems like he lost a small step, not a lot, small step. Like that James Harden was top 5 in the league, and put him wherever you want to. He was top 5. Matter of fact, you could actually argue and say he was top 3. I think this
The only
James.
reason that go ahead. Sorry.
I think this James Harden is probably top 15.
Which is not bad at all.
Not at
But
all.
I was thinking, I just have to say a question because it's like, imagine you being the very best at something in the very best league in the world, and you're the very best at it, and somebody said, "Yeah, man, you kind of falling off, bro. You kind of lost a step, man. But you're the best at something in the league."
Well, yeah, because you're being graded on. You're always going to be graded on what you did. So if I was, you know, if I was the best point guard in the league, dropping 35 a game, 10 assists, 5 rebounds, 8 steals, shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
and if I go from that to 20 a game, 3 assists, 2 boards, 5 steals, like those are still good numbers, but I'm being graded on my past what I did, and then someone could say, well, his numbers took a decline. Most times people don't factor in system, how he's playing, if he's playing with another superstar, that he's sharing the ball, shit like that. I think they just look at what James Harden was when he won those MVPs, and they're saying that ain't the same James Harden.
But I feel you. But I'm saying he he is the very best assister in the NBA. He won the assist title this year. 11 assists a game with 10.7, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Like 3 things happening right now. 3 things are happening.
Is that a carry, by the way? And then I'm gonna let you go. Is that a carry?
Now if he picks up, take 2 steps. If you
Okay.
dribble again, probably.
All right, go ahead.
But then again, the ball might be moving. If the ball is moving, it's not a carry.
What you mean moving? Like it's spinning in your hand?
Yeah, if it's spinning.
Okay.
And it's not, and you're not under, yeah. If it's not under there and it's spinning, it's not a carry.
All right.
But
Go ahead.
one, people devalue the assist. 2, people overvalue scoring. And three, people, it sounds like it's like, dang man, you was just right here, man, and now you just right here. But this right here that you are right here is still better than 85, 90% of what we got. So how is you really? How are you trying to doubt? It's at this point, it's a mind game between. It's a mind game, bro. Because like everybody in the league knows James Harden, one of the top players in the league, man.
Well, I haven't had any commentary well, I haven't heard any commentary that says James Harden is still not him. Now, from just, listening to the commentary I'm hearing, I'm taking from that, well, his on-court productivity is still that, but it might be some locker room shit or it might be some front office shit that we might not be privy to, that those analysts are, that they're saying that they're hearing rumblings of. I don't think anybody's saying his on-court presence is trash. Now, they might be saying his on-court presence isn't, I guess Daryl Morey and the 76ers are saying your on-court presence isn't worth what you want. I think the Houston Rockets said for what you want to do and bring to the table, it ain't worth that. They're trying to go a different direction. If that is true, that he talked himself out of that deal because he said he wanted to get back to being the league scoring champion again. So, I mean,
well, I heard two ways to take that. I heard one person who I respect their opinion. This guy said, like, unless like most of the time you don't speak during during negotiations, it's agents talking for you first. You know what I'm saying? And the agents are talking through the ACs. You know what I'm saying? And like Udime Udoka, or how you say his name, the Rockets coach, and James Harden are sitting in the room talking. That would be very odd.
Would it be?
Yeah, because before we even get to the point, we sitting at that point, our agents, and we gotta get numbers right, man. We can't even talk until we get this conversation about the numbers.
It sounded like the numbers was right though. It sounded like, and I'm only going off Stephen A. Smith's commentary.
Yeah.
The numbers was right. The max deal was on the table.
Listen, what I'm saying, so you think we didn't got all the way to talk to max deal, so now I'm sitting with the coach and I wait to get to his space telling me I want to score 36 a game? Like, that don't even make sense, bro.
Oh, I don't know.
That don't make sense. When I first come in, when I first filled the offer, yeah, this is what James looking for, so-and-so. What y'all paying for this? Like, that's the first conversation about what I'm going to do and how we're going to play, not how much you going to pay me.
Well, hold on.
We already know. Yeah.
People have talked themselves out of jobs. You knocked the first interview out the park. And in that first interview, y'all talked about compensation and salary. And then, you say, okay, cool. Well, we'll do a second interview and we'll add some more people to the group. And then you get in that second interview and, some things were said from said potential candidate that, you know what, this is a good guy. This is a good fit. What they do is good. But, they said some things that could be red flags that aren't jiving with the direction that we want to go. And you could have talked yourself out of a position. I'm only saying that in the example of my experiences that I've went through when evaluating potential employees during these interviews. I don't know if NBA contract negotiations, talking to teams, goes exactly that way. I'm pretty sure there are things and steps in it that are totally different than what I was doing. But if he had the opportunity to sit in front of Texas brass or even speak to his agent and get that agent to deliver this message, it could be a thing. I don't know.
Like, honestly, bro, Stephen A. a mark, bro. Stephen A. a mark, man. And like, you said why?
Why?
Because Stephen A. He wants the story to be about him so badly that he'll make up shit. or he'll just say shit. He'll pick on people or try to create a whole situation about somebody so that so he can be like, I'm the one who said it, or I'm the one, like, bruh.
So you think he could be lying about his source?
Maybe his source is lying to him. But even whatever, however you spin it, to me, like certain conversations, bro, that was had. If I say anything, it's gonna make this man look bad. Just nobody knew this. Nobody cared about it, bro. James, they was like, Houston went this way. He went, like, you could have left it at that. You come out and be like, yeah, man, I heard he talks. Like, you come out to shoot slugs at that man. You ain't have to do that. You could have been like, yeah, they had talks and it didn't work out. If just because you heard it, don't mean you got to say it. And that shit, you saying that, you know what you're doing. You know that you fucking this man money up that's on the table right now. You know that.
But I think by the time it gets to the Stephen A. Smiths of the world and the Matt Barnes of the world, it's already floated around NBA executive offices. So I don't think they're saying anything that any NBA exec didn't know.
I doubt it. I doubt it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, certain conversations, they're not friends, bro.
If it gets to ESPN and Fox Sports and, you know, like all the smoke and all that shit, well, I feel like once that information gets to them, I feel like that information has already hit league offices. So some of these teams, they've already heard this. And I think they're just reporting.
But some haven't. No, man, they being hoes, man. Like I said, I can report that. Like, that's the part that I think this thing called journalistic integrity, right? And because of the climate we live in now, I feel like people they'll like, you think niggas ain't know? You think that nobody knew that MLK was messing around on Coretta? You think nobody knew that, bro? You think that was just nobody was like 100% people in the circle of people they knew, but they ain't come out and make that the head story and everything. Yeah, even though he's a great man, they like, man, I'll talk to him about it. I'll tell him I don't feel like he's doing this, bro. But I know the greater the optics of this. Like, we only shoot slugs at that man.
I don't see that as what Stephen A. reported, what Matt Barnes and KG said, I don't look at that as them shooting slugs at someone. Now, the only thing I truly don't rock with is some of the commentary Stephen A. had with Kyrie. Outside of that, I just think he's reporting news the way he reports it.
I mean, he can be a sucker.
Skip Bayless do the same shit too. You know what I'm saying? Adrian Woj, how you say the man's name?
Nah, I wouldn't say because
that man Woj reports everything he hear, bro.
Nah, but I'm saying, but Woj doesn't do salacious shit. Woj doesn't call nobody out. Woj ain't never gonna report that. Oh yeah, I was told that James Harden talked. Woj gonna say, Woj gives you news, breaking who getting traded, this, that. He ain't salacious, bro. He's strictly on getting exclusives. But what I'm saying is like this. They called Skip out for it too. Like, Skip's been called out before for that too. Like, he'll say things that he heard. Oh, my source told me. You know what I'm saying? Like when he called Aikman gay. And Dion was like, hey man, well, how you know that, bro? Like, you know, well, that's what my source told me. So I had to go up and ask him myself. You know what I'm saying? When you really could have went asking him yourself before your source told you this, hey man, so-and-so told me that you was gay, bro. And I ain't believe that's why I came to ask you. I do feel like that type of journalism is different from what's happening on the court or on the field. Although I have heard these stories about Troy Aikman for a long time. But that I feel like that kind of stuff is salacious, and I don't think Stephen A. does that. I think whenever Stephen A. reports something, it's about what's going on the court or on the field. You know what I'm saying? He'll be critical of you if you're one of these guys that just can't pass a drug test.
he'll be critical about that. But it's all about what's going on the court or on the field, and he's just reporting his sources and what he's hearing. And to be honest with you, more times than not, it never comes out that it wasn't true.
I mean, it does a lot, bro.
How many times has Stephen A's sources and things he said come out to be not true?
It's about the same amount of times it do be true.
I haven't heard a lot of cases, and I haven't heard it. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm saying I haven't heard a lot of cases where Stephen A has reported something is not true. Even with him in AI, as much as he covered Philadelphia sports and he covered AI, all that stuff that he would cover about AI, it will be true. It might have been things that he covered that AI didn't like, but they don't have a contentious relationship over it because AI said, nah, he's reporting the truth. Now, the nigga I can't stand is, what's that black dude, bro? I think he on Fox. I can't stand this dude, bro.
Who, Jesse Whitlock?
Yeah, I can't stand that motherfucker.
I'm glad you said AI. Stephen A. Smith himself has said, like, there's things that I saw with AI that I ain't say that I saw with my own eyes that I know would have put holes in that brother, and I ain't because he was a move, like his success was bigger than me getting the story.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, like, he's selective with who he does it with.
Well, it could have been. It could have been off the court stuff though.
That's one, but he ain't. That's bro. Matt Barnes, what Matt Barnes said, the way he said it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said what I said in the beginning. Like, you saying I'm gonna talk my way out of the league. It was him, KG, Paul Pierce, and Stephen A.
Yeah.
I mean Stephen Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
And so, long story short, like, how you gonna tell me, bro, I'm the best assister in the league? I'm not the second or third or the fourth or the 15th or the, I'm the best and have been either the second or third best in the last 3 years. For the last 3 years, right? So now you gonna come back and say that I fell off, or that I don't deserve to have a premium, to ask for the premium for my services? Like, that's like LeBron saying, "Oh yeah, I scored 28 points a game last year, but I can't dictate where I go because, nah, bro, you earned the right to have that leeway. You've never not shown up, bro."
Yeah, but what Matt Barnes and KG and Stack 5 was saying is, you've done this twice. It ain't too many more times.
I can do it 8 times, nigga.
No, you can't, bro, because it's also a thing with business. It's also the business aspect of it. And the business side of it is every time you feel like you don't want to be here no more, let me force you to trade me. It's only but so many times a team is going to invest money and resources in you, invest the players and draft picks it takes to acquire you. And then I don't know if after this season, if it don't go the way you want it to go, you're going to want to up and leave and tell me to trade you. It's only so many times that's going to happen. I don't know exactly what happened between James Harden, Daryl Morey, and the Sixers about what's going on. But it's only so many times. You forced your way out of Houston. You forced your way out of Brooklyn. No, let me finish though. You forced your way. Let me finish. You forced your way out of Houston, and you know what? You forcing your way out of Houston, you probably were 1,000% justified. You get to Brooklyn, it don't go how you thought it would go. I don't know what was the situation that wanted him to force him way out, but those 3 guys, all 3 of them end up leaving. You forced your way out of Brooklyn. Now you in Philly where you wanted to be with Daryl Morey, with Joel Embiid. And now you want to force your way out, and you go on, you're at a camp, and then you blast Daryl Morey at the camp publicly. So I don't know. Again, and again, he might be justified with his reasoning for wanting to leave, but it's only so many times that you are going to be able to hold a team hostage and force your way out when they're looking at the other players in the league. I can get similar production. Maybe not James Harden production. I can get similar production for cheaper with a younger talent that I ain't got to worry about trying to force his way out maybe in a season or 2 if they don't like what's going on. So there is a business aspect of it as well.
So watch this. How many times has Russell Westbrook been trading in the last 4 years.
He didn't force his way out though.
I asked you. I see you want to answer my question. Just answer the question I asked you first, and then we can.
I mean, you know the answer to it. He's been traded a couple of times. I don't know the exact
4
number.
times.
I'm just saying he's been traded a couple of times.
Okay, so
I'm not going to argue that. But let me ask you a question. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you finish, but I will ask you this question.
Right.
You say 4 times. Out of those 4 times, how many times did he force his way out?
It don't matter. He didn't want to leave.
It does matter.
What you mean he didn't want to leave?
Because
he got forced out.
We're talking about. We're talking about because that's the business of the league. We're talking
hold on.
We're
Right
talking
there.
about a guy who got traded versus a guy who forced his way out saying trade me.
That's what I'm saying. So you're saying it's cool for them to trade me when they want to, but I can't move like I want to. But they can move me however they want to. But when it comes to me, when I say I want to move, you got an issue with that. But they can do it. They traded me 4 times in 4 years.
I don't have an issue with it. Me, Aaron, I don't have an issue with it.
And I'm saying, so why is it okay for them to trade me at they willy-nilly, however they feel like, but I got to be loyal to them. But they ain't got to be loyal to me. They can see somebody come down the pipe, like you said, so I can get somebody cheaper to do the same thing. Let's trade him. They can do that at any point.
They can.
It don't have to be true. They can just feel that way. And then on top of that, put the stigmatism on me and say like, oh look, he lost a step. He lost a step, man. He ain't the same Russell Westbrook. He can't lead a team. He got to come off the bench. Y'all done downgraded me from an all-star triple-double guy to a guy come off the bench in less than a year.
Who are you speaking of?
The teams that traded me. I got traded.
You talking about Russell Westbrook or you talking about James Harden?
I'm talking about Russell Westbrook. They didn't ground for it, and it's the same thing. They didn't downgraded Russell because they didn't want to play with him, or it's not because he changed his game or anything. They just decided to label that man that and traded him 4 times, and it was cool.
Let me ask you a question. It was cool. Let me ask you a question. Do you think Russell's production is the same as it was at OKC?
It was in Washington, and he didn't get a chance to do it in LA because they got more cost.
Ain't he still on the Clippers team right now?
He on the bench,
but he's on the Clippers team though right now.
Mm-hmm.
What if we all talked about when he was in his prime that his game or his style of game wouldn't translate in his aging years.
But he lost a step, bro.
We are seeing some of that. Bruss be shooting air balls. Well, there's neither here nor there because that
always shooting air balls.
Because his case is different from James Harden's case.
No, it's not, bro.
It is. It is different from James Harden's case.
Let me show you something. Certain type of players should never come off the bench. MVPs, unless they broke down, should never come off the bench, man.
Chris Paul's about to come off the bench.
Chris Paul ain't never been on MVP either.
But he's a Hall of Fame caliber player.
But he ain't never been on MVP though.
Am I correct or not? Is he a Hall of Fame caliber player? When Chris Paul retires, he's going to the Hall of Fame. That's not.
Yeah, but he's behind. He's behind another MVP.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When Chris Paul retires,
yes,
can we agree that he's going to the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
All right. Right now, he's coming off the bench though.
Because he's behind Steph Curry.
And
that's why.
And there's going to be a time where no matter how great you were, no matter how many MVPs you won, no matter how much of a shoe-in, first ballot Hall of Famer you are, you're going to come off the bench.
No, that's not true. When did Dream come off the bench? Never.
Dream, give me Dream numbers the last 2 years in Toronto. Because it was trash, but it probably wasn't it probably wasn't no other better options.
20, or he was good enough to start still.
If Dream would have been playing on a team with if he would have been on Spurs or the Lakers, he would have been coming off the bench.
What you mean if he would have been? No, he wouldn't. He started, man.
He would have started. He would have started over the big fundamental. If the big fundamental was playing center at that time, would he have started over him? Would Dream have started over Tim Duncan? Would Dream have started over Shaq?
But you tell me exactly. You're right.
Would Dream have started over Shaq?
No.
So we're talking about Chris Paul going to Golden. You're talking about Chris Paul going to the Warriors, where Steph Curry is the starting point guard. He's not.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. But when I'm saying MVPs will come off the bench, you're saying if they playing with other MVPs. I'm talking about wasn't no MVPs in Washington for for him to come to. It wasn't no MVPs starting over Russ in LA.
Was in for the but Russ came off the bench because of his productivity. When Russ got I was watching that. When Russ got in the game with the Lakers, the offense was different.
Well, he never started, bro.
And the offense was different when he was on the court, and that's probably why he didn't start, because there was no cohesion when he was on the court.
Come on, man. So you telling me Russell
But we're talking about James Harden, though.
Hold on. You telling me we're gonna go to James Harden, and we're gonna transition real quick. You telling me Russell Westbrook is better not on the court with LeBron James and AD? He's better without we'd rather have Dennis Schroeder.
Did it work?
No.
Right then. So if it didn't work, then it wasn't a good fit. So yeah, they were better with him.
No,
not
I'm talking
starting.
about it didn't. No, it didn't work with them putting him on a bench.
Did it work? Did it work with him on the court? I'm asking. I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm asking. Did it work with him on the court?
It didn't work with nobody on the court. They didn't go to They didn't win a championship.
And that's why
nobody.
And that's why he wasn't in LA anymore.
Bruh, what I'm saying is this:
did it work with him on the court in Houston? I'm asking. Did it work with him on the court in Houston?
No, he didn't win a championship.
And that's why he's not in Houston anymore.
So watch this. So you telling me every year that I play with somebody and it doesn't work, you had the right to trade me because it didn't work that year?
I mean, if I'm the organization and I want to go in a different direction and rebuild my team, yes, I have the right to trade you. I own the rights to you as a player. I have the right to trade you.
Okay, cool. So do you feel like the players should have any power to decide where they want to go?
I do think that the players should have some power to decide where they want to go.
Okay, so why do you feel, I'm asking a question. Why do you feel the owners should have more power to move the players than the players who are actually playing?
I think it's more than just the owners. And I think if you are a player and you're on a team, you have to give that team, especially if you're a superstar, a chance to have cohesion. As that superstar, if you see this team isn't moving in a direction that you want it to go, yeah, you have the right to force a trade. The problem is when you're said superstar and now these last 3 stops, for whatever reason, ain't the place for me. Let me force another trade. Like, you're forcing a trade to go to a place you want to go to.
But you're also, I'm saying,
and let's keep it a buck. You ain't had the same energy. You ain't had the same energy for Dame Dollar a couple of weeks ago.
What you mean? I remember when I said Dame Dollar is forcing his hand because he's saying he want to go to one team. That's what I said. I said he's making it.
You did say that.
I said because when he calls his shot, like let's say he did what you said and said I ain't going nowhere else but Miami.
He did say that. Well, his people said that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he would have never got to with Giannis, which is a way better look to Miami. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is the teams don't have to be loyal to the player. So why you say the player got to be loyal to the team, bro? Because the team don't have to be loyal to you. They're not loyal to you.
I think in what I'm saying, you're missing what I'm saying. I never said that. I am a great proponent of the company or the organization ain't finna be loyal to you. So when the numbers don't work in your favor, you need to do what you need to do to move around.
Yeah,
so I've always said that. But
that's what he's doing.
But again, what you're missing is it's the third time in the third team that he's doing this to.
It could be 12 times, nigga. If I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, like, okay, look, y'all done had all types of iterations with Joel Embiid. Y'all done already said this man is cold. Y'all can't seem to get this man the ball. Okay, watch this. I'm gonna MVP this boy. I'm gonna serve him to get an MVP. I done served this man up an MVP to the tune of now I'm showing you how cold I am. I can lead the league in assists, man.
Season 1,
and you telling me
season 1 in Philadelphia with James Harden, it was on record. Even Joel Embiid said, "This ain't the same Harden that you saw in Houston. It's a different Harden. It's a different game." Joel Embiid, in so many words, said, "Nah, he ain't the same James Harden. He lost a step." He got on a press conference and said that. Did he not?
No.
He didn't say. Did he not say this is not the James Harden from Houston? I vividly remember him saying that.
But you're taking it. I took it as him saying he's playing a different way. Not that he's not the same player. He's saying that he's playing a different way. It's not the same James Harden. In Houston, you expect to see him shoot the ball 30 times.
Because he had
this man has got me. He got Maxey. He got this dude Tobias Harris, supposed to be who we didn't traded off Jimmy Butler for. he letting us eat, and I'm eating.
But see, I don't know what's going on in Philly. To me, I think James Harden wants to be the James Harden that was in Houston. James Harden don't want to play second fiddle to nobody, and I think James Harden in Philly, however you want to take it, he ain't the number one option. And I think James Harden wants to go back and be the number one option. And that's why he wants to move. That piece looped into the fact that whatever they promised him for his max deal, they not giving him. So he want to leave. And he might be justified in want to leave. But it looks bad when it's team number 3 in X amount of years you trying to force your way out of.
Okay. But does it look bad when you get traded 3 times in 3 years? Does that look bad?
Well, it somewhat looks bad because it's saying that whatever the teams expected out of you, they're not getting for whatever reason, for whatever how much that price tag is to have you on that team. It could be the price tag with Westbrook. It seemed like sometimes the price tag was too heavy to have him on his roster for the production that we're getting, or we're not getting the cohesion out of the group that we're trying to push with him on the floor. With that price tag, I gotta move him because I don't want to carry this price tag on a player that I'm not getting the results that we thought we would get.
So if I'm Westbrook and I say, shit, okay, y'all had John Wall and Bradley Beal, and y'all weren't even getting in the playoffs every year. Y'all had two young guns. I come in here in 1 year, and we in the playoffs again. Maybe y'all need to get rid of them other cats and give me something to run with me. You saying that I'm not giving you enough, but you ain't giving enough to run with. Because before me, y'all wasn't doing nothing. So how are we going to do better? That's what I'm saying about the connotation. How are we going to do better than we did last year? But you say, I got to go. And you keep the people who were there before I got there who was doing bad. That don't make sense.
Hey, man. It could have been who we keeping, Westbrook or Bradley Beal. And it was like, well, we ain't moving Bradley Beal, so we're going to move Westbrook.
And they moved Bradley Beal, didn't they?
Bradley Beal moved as well. Yes, sir.
That's what I'm saying. So like, what I'm saying is.
And with the Bradley Beal situation, it could have been a situation where he ain't happy. Price tag is high. He's been loyal. He want to move. Let's move him. We don't know what that conversation was when it came to Bradley Beal. I'm not saying that James Harden don't have the right to request a trade. Yeah. I am saying when you're requesting a trade for the 3rd time, it might look away around these league offices.
No, it can't look away, bro. Because I'm saying, you telling me nobody who stayed in Houston when they got Silas. What is Silas end up doing? Getting fired, right? Like everything that came, everything he was saying or everything he was leaning towards and leaving, all that shit came to fruition. Go to Brooklyn. You see what happened with that? Crumble. From the inside out, crumble. Man, why I want to be there? I'm gonna go here. Now over here, we didn't fired the head coach. We didn't kept Tobias Harris instead of Jimmy. We did 4 or 5 bonehead moves.
Jimmy Butler wanted to lead though.
No, he didn't.
I don't know.
Jimmy Butler literally said, "I wish I could have stayed in Philly." That's why when he played in the first time, it's like, y'all chose this over me. Mm-hmm. Y'all chose this over me. That's what he told Tobias Harris.
Mm-hmm. Damn, that's tough.
Yeah,
that's tough when a nigga tell you that. Damn, bust your ass. Pause. Like how do you like hold your head up high your uniform after nigga do you like that? And you don't get no get back. Did Tobias Harris get any get back?
He might have got some, but I mean, Tobias Harris ain't as good a player as Jimmy Butler. Tobias Harris, in all honesty, he ain't gonna even get a chance to go back and forth with Jimmy Butler, man, because he ain't gonna get enough touches.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Would you be able to keep both Jimmy Butler, Joel Embiid, and James Harden on that team?
Yeah.
With
paying Tobias Harris like $1 billion, nigga. What you mean?
Oh, okay.
They maxed out Tobias Harris instead of Jimmy Butler. That's before Harden got there, but still, like, they made some bonehead moves, man. You know what I'm saying? They made some bonehead moves, and they've been doing that for a long time.
And maybe Jimmy Butler's style of game wasn't getting Joel Embiid involved enough. I don't know.
Them niggas is Jimmy Butler and Joel Embiid sing each other's praises all the time, bro.
I think they
always
thought. I think they thought James Harden was gonna be 40 a night like he was in Houston, and then Joel Embiid would be 40 a night like he's been, and that ain't what happened. I think with the team that's on the court.
Why would they think that, bro?
I'm just telling you what some people might have thought, bro. I don't know.
It's impossible to think that. You have to be a dumbass to think that, man.
They might have thought that they're gonna get the same production you get in Phoenix, where you got KD dropping 40, and then you got the fake ass light skinned Kobe Bryant dropping 38. You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is, I'm sorry, I said it wrong. You got a dumbass, not you, but a person would be a dumbass. You'd have to not understand what Philly got to think he was going to score 40 a game. Like that, I mean, he would have to shoot, even if he had a super efficient game, he had to shoot the ball 20 times, bro. You think with Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, Maxey, the weapons they got, Niang, they got all these weapons. And I'm a point guard. I'm supposed to drop 40 a night? No, that don't make sense, man.
If you want to keep it a buck, James Harden got the Philly and did what he was doing in OKC, which was actually they had a fire ass rotation in OKC. But I think people expected MVP James Harden, and they got a better version of James Harden that worked with inside the offense. But I don't know what happened there. Something happened between.
If by people you mean people who don't know who don't watch basketball or super casual fans, then yeah. But if anybody watched the NBA for the last 3 years, that's what happened when he went to Brooklyn. He's like, nah, I ain't got to score, man. Look what I got. I'm the point guard. Kyrie said James Harden is the point guard, right?
It sounds like, from my observation of it, James Harden and Daryl Morey and that organization had a conversation when he got there about taking care of him on the back end. And when it came time to take care of him on the back end with the extension, 4-year max,
yeah,
they was like, nah, we not giving you no 4-year max. And that's when he was like, move me, because y'all lied to me. That's what I took from all of this. I feel like if he would have got the extension they promised him, they probably promised him some shit. If he would have got it, I don't think we're here. I think James Harden is going into camp, happy camper, ready to play for the Philadelphia 76ers. To be honest with you.
Well, you've got the part where he took a pay cut last year to bring players in.
Well, that's what I meant by whatever they promised him. I took all of that. That's what I was saying. Knowing that they probably told him, take a pay cut, we're going to take care of you on the back end. You know what I'm saying? That's what I meant. So I think when it came down to taking care of him on the back end now, they kind of, whoa, hold on, we can't spend that much money. And I think,
but they also said, like, even before that, because they already came to the conclusion that they wasn't going to sign him in the early off season. That's why he opted in. He opted in on the thought process from what he says and from the conversation. Like, okay, well, they're gonna trade me, so I'm gonna opt in so they can trade me so I can be locked into this price. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. And that's why that's why he ain't saying he a liar because they ain't paid. Well, probably one part, but he also saying because he said if I sign this, he'll trade me. And now, so it might be management saying we're not trading, or it might be Morey. Morey might have promised him, I don't care what management say, I got you, bro. You know me.
Yeah, whatever yeah, you're right. I think whatever they promised him, they couldn't deliver for whatever reason. They didn't deliver They didn't deliver on the promise, and he was like, "Fuck that shit." They lied.
Which is, at the end of the day, more than anything, I'm just like, the perception of what happens versus the actuality of what happens. The way we set up right now, like, more people will dive in and live in the perception as opposed to the reality. It's like, man, the perception is one thing, but like, the reality is this, man. This is the reality, bro. The reality is not the headline. The reality is the real. Like, what really happened? Oh yeah, that's what happened.
Well, what is the reality of this situation?
Is that that Philly playing games with Harden. Harden didn't get into the ring this year. So that's what Philly using that as a leverage to say, like, oh, look, see, you came here to get a ring, you ain't get a ring. But he like, I ain't get a ring, but look what I did though, bro. Look what I did. Y'all know y'all, if I wasn't good enough, bro, y'all would have sat me down and played Maxi, man. And like I ain't, cause then when these other teams are calling about me, they or they saying throw in Maxi or you not trading Maxi, you holding Maxi because you like he the next me. But you know he ain't better than me because it was to be playing. So man, pay me or let me go, man. But don't play games with me and then back door and tell everybody how I'm falling off or how. No, man, y'all tripping, man.
Is Philly telling people he's falling off?
Of course they are.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I mean, of course they are. They you ain't got to say it with your mouth to say it with your actions.
Okay.
I ain't got to say you falling off, but if I treat you like you falling off and I, just like a redheaded stepchild in front of everybody, I'm like, dang, man, what's falling off, man? Anyway, are you keeping up with the Republicans and the Democrats and they foolishness, man?
Nah, bro, I'm not. I'm not. I can't. You know what, bro? It be so much. I can't keep up with it, bro. I don't know. I can't keep up with it.
The bro, it was so funny to listen to them try to explain it. So basically, for the first time ever, the House of Reps voted out the Republicans voted out their speaker.
I did see that.
Yeah, the speaker. So what makes it funny is it wasn't but 8 of them that voted him out. So I guess of all the Republicans, only 8 of them, I think 219 didn't vote or voted to keep him in, 210. But only 8 Republicans were like, get him out of there. And all the Democrats were like, get him out of there.
What'd he do?
Well, basically, he was keeping it real, man. Basically, he reached across party lines to try to get the debt, the government to not shut down. So he went across party lines and gave some concessions to the Democrats so that or what was conversating with them like, hey man, we can give up on this, so we can work this out some kind of way. So this, and like, what you
wait?
You
so to them? Are you mean to tell me he did what you should do in politics?
Exactly, man. And they ousted him for that, bro.
Okay.
And that's what I'm saying. It wasn't but 8 of them, bro. But the wild part is just so they can have that advantage over the Republicans. All the Democrats agreed with it.
Yeah, but the Republicans do have an opportunity to vote a new speaker in, though, right?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like he was working with the Democrats, bro.
He was doing what you should do in politics, which is reach across the aisle and get shit done for the better good of the people who voted you in.
And he was working with, and they fucked around, turned their back on it, and voted him out.
Yeah, because they want somebody who's going to represent all of their angles that they want to push. They don't want nobody that's going to do the right thing, like work together.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, bro. Man,
what's wrong with you working with these people, man? We don't get along with the fucking Bloods. Well, no, they red. We don't get along with the Crips. What's wrong with you going over there to that Crip neighborhood, bro? Taking turkeys over there for Thanksgiving. Fuck them. So yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I read some shit. I read some shit where somebody was like, they was trying to. Somebody was like, I nominate Donald Trump.
Bro,
that's crazy shit.
Breaking news, man. And now I have to put the star on it.
Breaking news this late? Oh shit! What you got?
Yeah, I got to put it because I haven't confirmed it. I was trying to confirm it just now, but it says that Damian Lillard has filed for divorce from his wife, Kayla Lillard.
What, the Milwaukee bitches battle?
I don't know. I just like I seen somebody say when that boy want a clean break, he said, I want a clean break. I want a fresh start. Everything.
Man. It's the season. It seems like it's the season for divorces, though, bro. You know what, bro? Being married is tough, man. Being married for a long time is tough, man. That's some tough shit to do, especially when you got money and options.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's just tough, bro.
I can see it. I can see it, man. I mean,
Maybe that boy got to Milwaukee and Giannis and his brothers took him out to one of the most fire Milwaukee strip clubs and he ran into a bad bitch. You know what I'm talking about? That had his jersey on while she was on the pole. And he said, you know what, man? Fuck it. I'm getting a divorce. I don't know. I ain't never heard this. This must be some extremely breaking news because I ain't heard this shit.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Last photo I saw was Dame Lillard and his entire family in Milwaukee.
I hope it's not true. I hope it's false news, man. I hope it's false news.
It probably is fake news, bro.
Keefy D, man. Are you familiar with the character?
Yeah, I know who the nigga is.
So apparently he got picked up by Las Vegas police.
I mean, he just been telling his story for the last couple of years between Vlad and his book. So
yeah, Vlad said he think maybe because he had cancer, he thought he was gonna die. That's why he came out with it, and he ended up beating cancer.
Yeah, but he's still been screaming his story. He wrote a book about it, bro. That's almost as bad as OJ saying, if I did it this how. I mean, if you keep getting on these blogs and these podcasts and writing books about shit that you was implicated in and you beat or you got off of and you still talking shit about it, it's only a matter of time that, you know, the alphabet boy is going to put 2 and 2 together and arrest your ass.
Man thought he was out of there, man.
I don't know why these dudes 40 and up doing shit to get them put in jail, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If I get away with some shit, I ain't saying nothing.
I'm saying he thought he was, you know, going into the upper room, man. He said that he had cancer, man. He was like, man, so man, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man, before I go, man, so I can get.
So it's all like you up on the details. Give us the details.
Oh man, he had been saying for the longest that he was the one who handed his nephew Orlando Anderson the gun to kill Tupac. And like I said, Vlad had insinuated that, you know, he found out he had cancer. That's when he started coming out talking about it, maybe like 10 years ago. He already had cancer. He kind of was coming out talking about it, wrote a book about it or whatever. But he still was kind of tight-lipped about it, you know, as far as live interviews. So it's not a bunch of interviews of him saying it, but he did come out and say it or whatever. But that's just wild. This is wild, man. Like
Shook said that Shook said let that man go. He wasn't even in the car. That's what Shook said.
Yeah. Well, Shook said. Well, I didn't hear about the not in the car. He said that only people that know who was in the car is me and Tupac ain't telling, and I ain't gonna tell. You know what I'm saying? So when he said we know who was in the car and he wasn't, he kind of said it. Right? He did kind of insinuate he wasn't in the car, but I mean, I don't know, man. That gang culture is wild, bro.
I've been hearing these blogs talking about Keefy D telling, implicating Puff, implicating Faith, but yeah, I don't know.
Think Faith Evans has something to do with Tupac down?
Nah, I read some shit where it was like she knew the play that was going down. So it sounds like if you go by the blogs and some other shit, which I don't think they're reliable sources, those sources are saying that Keefy D is saying who knew about it and what was going down.
Yeah.
Which, again, I don't know. That shit's crazy. I still don't think you're ever going to get the actual truth. So you're crazy if you 60 plus years old and you just not getting picked up for this because you're running your mouth. No, I'm good. I'm good money, bro.
Saying you won't tell yo. I won't tell yo.
If they about to pull the plug on me, then I'd say it. But nah, I'm good.
That man might have had a spiritual awakening, man. He realized what he did wrong, man. He want to make up for it, man.
Nah, I'm good. I mean, let Suge tell you Pac not even dead, bro. I'm just telling you what Suge said. Now, Suge say a lot of shit, though.
That's what I'm saying. Suge, we talking. Suge couldn't get out of jail, man. I ain't listen to Suge, man. He ain't showed me he bulletproof yet.
He trying to get out of jail now.
We all are.
Well, I'm not in jail. I ain't trying to get out. I'm 42. I'm not doing nothing that's gonna put me in jail unless you fuck with my family and I gotta murk somebody. Outside of that, bro, I'm not doing nothing that's gonna put me in jail, bro. I'm 42. I'm not finna go to jail. What the fuck?
It's not a physical jail, it's a mental jail they got us trapped in, bro. See, you didn't know where I was going with that. I was talking about the physical jail.
I'm not in that one either, bro.
By committing the so-called crime. But the way they have our minds locked in to one way of thinking, that's another type of jail that the black man has seemed to find himself in for the longest.
All right, Dr. Umar. We can't hear your snaps though.
I know. Oh,
yeah.
Is Dr. Umar and what's called dating, man?
Oh, Suki Hannah?
Suki? Yeah.
I hope not.
I hope so, man. That'll be just to hear them. I would love for them to go on couples therapy, man.
I've been trying to tell my black queen that she ain't got to pop the pussy on the red carpet.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of red carpet, man, have you seen Sexy Red on the BET Awards red carpet?
Why I feel like you baited me into some Sexy Red slander.
I ain't gonna say nothing. Did you see her?
I seen her.
Oh, so you just say you seem like her look?
I don't think Sexy Red is ugly. But I don't think she's sexy either. So I seen the shit she had on. It looked better than that Fashion Nova bullshit. That wasn't even Fashion Nova. It looked better than that rainbow bullshit she had on the last time she was on the red carpet. So
yeah,
you can tell she getting some dollars now.
That's what I'm saying, man. I just want to see if you going to acknowledge her upgrading herself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, she upgraded a little bit, a little bit.
Hey man, wrong one built in a day, man.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm good. I'm so good on that.
I mean, I didn't say you had to date her. I just just giving her props don't mean that you like her. Just mean you just being honest about.
It's a slight upgrade. I'll say that.
Man, slight upgrade.
The slightest of slights.
I think she did a good job, man. I think she did a good job, man.
You a fan of Sexy Red though?
No, I couldn't tell you a song, bro.
You a fan of Sexy Red?
I don't even know the name of the song that they be singing.
Pound Town, go to Pound Town.
I don't even know that song. I don't know Sexy Red song. I don't know no Ice Spice songs. I don't listen to the radio.
I don't think Ice Spice is as fine as everybody's saying she is. I could be wrong, but
I don't know. I know Nick Grant got a new project that go hard.
Who?
That Nick Grant.
I don't even know who Nick Grant is.
I know, man. You don't listen to real spitters, man.
You go with that bullshit.
You listen to that. What was that? 38 Special.
You don't fuck with 38 Special and Conway Project?
I ain't heard the whole. Well, not to hear it. I mean, it was all right. You know what I'm saying? It was all right. Rome Streets and what's the old boy that always rap like this and rap like that? Is that Rome Streets?
I don't know, nigga. I know you're talking about. I don't know his name though.
I can't think of his name. Yeah. She puts your name in her phone under bill pay. I still play. Like these New York dudes is funny.
That
man.
ain't a Stove God.
No, I can't think of his name, man. It's like a full name. RJ Payne. Is his name? Yeah. That's his name? I think so.
How you feel about the J. Cole verse? Do you think it's what everybody made it out to be?
J. Cole, man. J. Cole beast, man.
It was a fire verse. I give him that.
The more fire part of the song was hearing Yachty trying to not be Yachty. I thought that was fire. I thought that was super fire, actually.
Why do niggas hate Yachty so much?
Is he goofy, man? He probably was in slow classes. That's why. Like, man, I could have been in slow classes. I could have been in slow classes and got that song, man. That song, yeah. See, I didn't know if I pulled my chain out, man.
Oh, you got a new chain? Yeah, is that a Death Row chain?
I'm on the road, man. It's a go with the road.
You've acquired a Death Row chain.
It's a go with the road, man. You know, I know people, man. You know what I'm saying? Ever since that chain show, man. Ever since my debut in the Bissonnette movie, you know what I'm saying? I've been getting some offers to be, different situations. You know what I'm saying?
I talked to the female about this.
Yeah.
I was excited. I said, man, my partner in the movie. And she was
Yeah.
like, for real? I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I said, he sent the clip to my phone and we watched it together as what, great couples do. Because she actually knows the young lady who was in the scene with you and some of the other participants in the Bissonette movie. The female didn't audition for it. She had the opportunity to. She didn't want to be a hoe. And I was looking at. I was.
Could you hold on? I don't want to leave that part though.
Go ahead.
Would you? What if she said, "I'm gonna be a hoe in the Bissonette movie"? How would you take that?
Shit, I would have went and bought a home and outfit for her.
Supportive.
Yeah. If she wants to play the character of a hoe, play the character of a hoe. If she want to bust it wide open for the Bissonette movie, bust it wide open. You know what I'm talking about?
So you would be supportive. I'm not saying you shouldn't be. I'm just curious to hear how they go. Like, if she had, have you seen the movie?
I haven't seen the movie in its entirety.
No,
but I have seen the movie.
There are some salacious scenes where some skin is shown and asses are smacked or whatever. Would you be okay with that?
1000% be okay with it.
Is it like a clause in y'all marriage? Like, okay, when you get to do that lets me be able to, once if you can do that kind of scene, and I get to do my own little scene,
There are no clauses. I can't say if you get to do a sex scene with a nigga, then I can go make my own sex scene with another bitch. No, I ain't saying that. No, there are no clauses.
I was asking.
It's art. You know what I'm saying? As long as, there's no penetration, she's fine. Now, if she's getting fucked on screen for real, then, we might have a clause where, all right, well, if you fucking niggas, then, I get to go do my thing. But, no, there are no clauses when it comes to creative art on film for her.
Okay, I just I haven't reached that plateau in the relationship yet. So when I do, I'll let you know. So I'm like I said, I'm getting the road hitting me up, letting me know. I was like, it's like I want to do a different south.
I would have to ask the question because I look, man, we watched the clip and we both said the same thing. Right. Where is Boogie? And I was like, oh. Where is Boogie?
What you mean?
I mean, I saw Boogie's car, but I didn't see Boogie.
No. See, what happened was that what you didn't see. See, first off, I'm really. There's a director's cut coming out that has more of, because ever since my cameo in the film, a lot of people have been calling in and saying like, hey, we want to see more, because you know how movies are shot. You don't just shoot one scene and leave. You usually have three or four takes. So there's some B-roll that probably come out in deluxe. I'm talking with my agent right now to see, because we're talking about doing a spinoff of the Bissonette movie.
Is it gonna be called Boogie Getting Hoes?
It's gonna be called John's, right? And it's gonna be like a comedic. It's gonna be like a dramedy about guys who go on Bissonette, you know what I'm saying? Working with some guy on there right now.
It would have been fire if you would be one of the male hoes on Bissonette.
No, it wouldn't, man.
Why? So you mean to tell me that with your acting range, you couldn't play one of the male whores that whores himself out on Bissonette for $20?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you have a range, right? So acting like a male whore, I could maybe swing that, right?
Okay.
Being on Bissonette, that would be tougher. But being sold for $20, that's just outside of my range. That's outside of my range. I could. That's right. At that point is where my acting would get real shoddy.
If you were a male whore, what would your rate be? If you are a male whore on Bissonette, what would your? I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be there. We got to talk about that. We're talking about the movie Bissonette. So
yeah.
If we're talking about the movie Bissonette, then your stomping ground would be on Bissonette. We know there are male whores on Bissonette. If anyone has driven down Bissonette, they've seen a male whore or two out there slutting themselves out for some money. So my question would be, I'm a director. All right, I want to shoot the whore aspect from the male angle. I need you to play male whore number 3. I'm asking, what would your rate be?
First off, I'd be if I was on Bissonnette as a male whore, I would definitely be a hotel male whore. So I wouldn't be too much standing outside and pretty much like,
So you'd be at the OYO.
yeah, probably. And I'd probably be in the, shirt off, bow tie, pull away spandex bottoms, you know what I'm saying?
How much would your rate be?
Fitted, backwards, shades, Space Jam Jordans. You know what I'm saying?
How much would your rate be?
Hold on, let me. I'm painting the picture, bro. Second floor, third is too high, and one is is too easy to jack. I'd probably be 150 a stroke or 500 an hour.
500 an hour for a hoe on Bissonnette?
No, I'm not on Bissonnette. I'm in the hotel.
Oh, my bad.
And
you're on the other block behind Burger King.
Yeah, and I have on Space Jam Jordans, breakaway spandex pants, no shirt, oiled up, bow tie, shades, fitted, backwards.
You got to say pause after saying all of that shit. But what I'm saying is, what do you think is the going rate for any whore on Bissonnette, male or female?
I've never seen a male whore on Bissonnette. Maybe I just drive differently, or maybe I just don't. Maybe of all the whores that used to be out there, I missed over all the guys in I was like that was a through, but was all women.
Being someone whose place of employment that sold cars just happened to be in the middle of the stroll, leaving on a Friday night. A, it was traffic, like it was Kappa. B, there were a lot of young ladies out there, showing off their goods and services. And, when you're in traffic and you have whores pulling on the door handle, you tend to see the young man or two that walk by almost kind of like how you demonstrated yourself. So, you'll see the cat like, damn, this nigga's out there too. So I would just wonder how much you would, whore yourself out for. I feel like if a young lady is picking a dude up off Bissonnette, they can't pay more than like $60 for a male whore.
I've never seen a male whore.
I 1000% saw a couple of dudes out there sagging with their shirt off.
Are you talking about dudes who wear dresses?
No, I'm talking about dudes in gym shorts and a wife beater trying to flag down women.
This nigga dope crazy. You talking about the kids coming from the basketball court, walking home, trying to get a room. Trying to get a right. Hey, man.
No.
Pause, you, man. Pause. I don't know.
I've seen I was over there for like 12 hours and we had security at the dealership, not for people who were stealing cars, but so whores wouldn't be smashing Johns inside of a car.
I'm just saying, in my lifetime, I've never had a conversation about male whores on Bissonnette until just now. And I used to live on Sugar Branch.
I know, you used to be on Bissonnette a lot, so I was actually kind of wondering what your rate was.
Like I said, I've never heard of a male whore on Bissonnette, and I stayed over there.
There are male whores on Bissonnette, bro.
I mean, you obviously have a better, you have more of a relationship or experience with the male whores on Bissonnette. I personally,
when your office is a window to the stroll, you see everybody all day. I would be amazed at the fact that I'm sitting at my desk at 7:00 in the morning and I see hoes on the stroll. But I guess there's no off time when hoeing, so
I mean, your experience is your experience, man. So I can't do nothing but respect it, man. I'm just saying I ain't never seen.
Well, I mean, if you didn't have to be on Bissonnette for 12 hours, I would assume that you wouldn't just be seeing whores, period, and know the rates and all that shit. So, I mean, neither one of us truly know the rates of whores on Bissonnette. So,
I mean, I'm familiar with the range.
Oh, so you know how much the hoes cost?
No, well, first off, Bissonnette is like squeaky clean now, right?
Oh, well, I ain't been over there, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, well for the last maybe 6 months, nothing.
I'm glad because there's just like an elementary school over there, bro,
Yeah, but nothing,
and a church.
nothing. 2 churches
I know.
and a school.
I know.
It's a charter school. It's a police station right there. Been there.
Well, yeah, a lot of the cops probably was getting blowjobs. You know what I'm talking about? Now look here, little lady.
If I was a
take you
cop,
down, but if you give me some head, I won't take you anywhere.
if I was a cop, and I was gonna get a blowjob, I definitely wouldn't give up Bissonnette though. I'd find some higher end place. I'm like, where are the high end hoes at? Where?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I seen some hoes on Bissonnette, and I was like, why they out there? I've seen a couple of young ladies on Bissonnette and was like, you could be making some money in the strip club. Why are you on Bissonnette? Nah, I mean, I'm just saying, I got in my truck and was leaving and was like, why the fuck she on the stroll? She probably can find a nigga to take care of her. Why is she on the stroll? So, you know.
You gotta forgive my brother, man. He wears glasses sometimes.
Hey man, I'm just look, I've seen some of these young ladies on Bissonnette that I was like, damn, you're so big that it looks like you have no clothes on. And then I've seen some of these young ladies on Bissonnette and was like, damn, I know she got something and she on drugs. And I've also, on a Friday night, seen a couple of young ladies and was like, why the fuck they on Bissonnette? They could be holding it down at one of these strip clubs. So I don't know.
Yeah, man. I don't know what happened to our ghosts. Our guest, man. I guess, man, something happened. Any last thoughts? Well, let me ask you one thing, because I had a thing for. Oh, damn! Now she ready. You got 15 minutes. 20
Man,
minutes?
let's do it. You know what I'm talking about? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press this one button right here.
I've been in a movie, so being on TV, that's kind of like a step down. I kind of made I was like, you know how the story goes, and it hits that moment, and boom, this is when the story's gonna get good. That's where I was in the movie.
Misty, if you want to know the truth, his car was in the movie.
No, I was in the movie. I'm not.
I'm not hating on your cameo. I will say that I thought you was gonna at least ask the hoe how much she costs.
You should have heard the dialogue, bro. That was some funny stuff. Cause I didn't get no prep or nothing. It's just boom, 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 right? So, it's like, just go right here. You know what I'm saying? When we say action, pull up right here. We're gonna do that shot like 4 times. Okay, bet. So when she come to the car, she started talking to me in character. So I was like instinctively, I started talking back sexy to her in character. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I got maybe 2 sentences in. I was like, hold on. Are they even recording me? You know what I'm saying? She's like, no, you good. I was like, okay.
Nah, they weren't recording you, bro.
Cause the what's called it, the mic, the gaff mic or whatever, it followed her over there. You know what I'm saying? But it kind of stopped. So I was like, man, it's like, nah, you're doing good. I was like, okay. Cause I don't want to, I gotta talk louder, and then I'm using this sexy voice for no reason.
Yeah, I don't think if you picking up hoes off Bissonnette, you should be using a sexy voice. I've never picked a hoe up off Bissonnette. If I had to buy a hoe, I probably would buy an escort. Me personally, I would go find an escort, and but yeah, I don't know.
Well, she might have started on Bissonnette though.
The escort might have started off on Bissonnette. I'm telling you, I ain't buying pussy off Bissonnette if I was a buyer of pussy. That's all I'm saying.
She multi-talented, man. She do comedy. She a trucker.
Hey, man. I seen Misty.
Probably do hair.
I seen Misty last week. She was on the thirst trapping, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, on the show, on her podcast or on her, because she sent me on her podcast she did. That was kind of. I'll let you talk about it, but yeah.
Nah, this was just a regular post, man. I don't know where she was coming from. She was trapping though. She had the titties all out. You know what I'm talking about? Had them up. Had a little arm propped up. I'm like, hold on, man. Who's she trying to catch? You know what I'm saying?
I was cute, you know. I had to put my new wig on, so I was feeling cute.
Yeah, trying to catch you a little young whippersnapper. I noticed that too, because I'm like, hold on, she got dreads. She had dreads the one I seen on the thirst trapping picture, but you know. You know, Boogie be thirst trapping too. He be trying to thirst trap them young hoes.
Look, man, I almost, you know, I almost did my Tupac thing because my death row chain. I almost took the shirt off and did the Tupac thing, but I ain't want to make it seem no kind of way.
Do what you want to do, man. If you want to put the bird chest out there, put the bird chest out there, bro. You don't wait nothing but $1.25.
If it's a bird, it's a hawk.
Yeah, don't do that no more when you in the presence of me, bro. I don't want to see that no more. I don't want to hear none of that. None of it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Miss Misty, I got a question for you. When you when you do your comedy, do you run into any comedy beef? Like, you know, like do you run into any like female comics who don't want to share the stage with you? And you know, they kind of
all
give
day
you
long.
side eye. Oh yeah.
Over and over again.
Give us a name.
Y'all
call one on my. Call one on my.
No.
What y'all niggas scared of? Call one of them out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do nothing but blast this pod everywhere with that clip of you calling them out. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, do y'all backstage like go at each other verbally?
I did have a girl say I looked pregnant one time.
Oh, what's her name?
But it was just a harmless rag. I'm like, yeah, I'm pregnant by your daddy. So, you know, that was my.
She'll come back. That's not bad. I think I'd have went a lot harder. I'd have been like, it's not your daddy's, but this limp dick ass. That's what I would have said.
Damn. You should have said, nah, it was your baby daddy.
Or I could have said, I thought it was your daddy's, but his thing ain't work.
Yeah, I definitely threw some empathy in there.
Do a girl really care
it's hard.
If you saying that they daddy don't get hard, bro?
But you know what's crazy? Impotency don't impotence does not bother me when guys are going impotent or are impotent. It don't bother me because I'm not like I'm getting older myself. So you know I'm like I ain't worried about screwing every day. I definitely don't want to screw every day. Oh, it don't bother me at all. Actually, one of the guys who like we've been talking since Black Planet, he sent me a little.
You're telling your age now. You're telling your age.
He sent me a little pic and the thing was just half thinging, but you know, we're still big.
Boogie, are you a dick pic sender?
No, man.
Have you ever sent the dick pic?
Of course, but
I felt so lame doing it, bro. I felt lame, like, cause I was trying to figure out, like, what angle do I really want to shoot it from? Yeah, pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you prepare to send a dick pic? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I felt like I really wanted to see how I looked trying to take the dick. Do you take it underneath, get some ball action in there? You know what I'm saying? Like, pause. Like, what do you do when you sit in a proper
really
dick?
like I tell a joke about how women enjoy seeing things just stinging in the air. That's a very interesting thing for us women. Hang time.
Oh, so yeah. Oh, okay. But what if the nigga, you know, what if the niggas what if the niggas most photogenic angle of the dick pic might not be, you know, might not be the hanging part. You know, he might not just hang like that. He might have to get it ready. You don't want to see that.
I'd rather see it going in a circle like a fan rather than.
Damn, that's a plausible moment, even though you said it. Okay.
Because it's possible because the imagery is in your head now. You're like, oh man, see that in my head, man. I ain't want to have that image in my head ever.
Helicopter.
You gotta say pause after that shit too, man. Jesus.
I've had a couple of beefs not even beefs, just like tit for tats or whatever with some comedians, man.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say I was sending dick pics.
See, man, this still on your brain, man. That's what I was talking about. See,
I don't like how you said that, bro. I don't like how you said that. Dicks are never on my brain outside of my own piece, bro.
Yeah, so like I was saying, man, I've had a couple of verbal, wrestling matches with some comedians, some in person, some online, and usually we come out of it like friends, or at least really friends, because like you get a respect for, you respect a person's intellect and a person's, oh, I like that angle you came with me. Oh, okay, that was really funny. I can't hate on you if you're funny, you know what I'm saying? But then I'm gonna hit you with stuff, so I'm funny too. So we really, I feel you feel me. So the animosity we did have turns into almost admiration or like
how
recognition.
are you having animosity with comics and you claim not to be a comedian, which you are a comedic ass nigga, but
I don't know, man. No, stop, bro.
I'm trying to figure out how you got beef with a comedian. You telling jokes and shit?
No, I'm saying like you could have a comedian could be like the Raiders going down, and I'm like, man, you must have just started watching football yesterday, and then of course they're gonna like, you got that old 1925 Astros on your and I go, look, you got them old George Jefferson Chucks on, and we keep going. And eventually it's like, okay, man, well, Raiders, and you find yourself now, we fuck with each other on each other posts and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you're young and you have a fight with somebody and y'all end up being best friends because y'all kind of feel each other. Like, oh, okay, shit, he tried to move on me that I would try on him. We think alike. I was trying to sweep him. He swept me. Okay. Oh.
I ain't never became friends with a nigga I had to put hands on, bro. You not finna try to punch me in the face and we cool tomorrow. Fuck no. Nigga, we gonna fight again.
Sometimes you just got to let go.
Yeah, I ain't never had. You ever had Miss Misty? You ever had a long term off again, on again friend?
Yes, my first friend. My kindergarten best friend.
What was the final straw? It was like, oh, this bitch done ate my Cheerios. This bitch done ate my last Cheerio. I told the bitch I love my Cheerios.
So here's the real gag. This is some real tea. And I really hope they don't listen to this. But
uh-oh. It's timestamp.
I'm a timestamp it, all right.
Okay, so we got into it. Last time we got into it, she got mad because she assumed that I slept with the guy that she dated.
I knew it.
But what she don't know is that guy is what I call a coercer. If you understand what I mean.
A forcer, you said? Like
coercer.
He coerced you into fucking? He coerced you into falling on the dick?
He coerced me. He coerced me.
How did he coerce you into slipping and falling on his penis?
No, I didn't do that. Trust, but there's a lot of there's a lot of ways a guy can coerce a woman, and it's funny because they talked about this on Real Housewives, like one episode, and it's funny because I remember this episode like it was yesterday. I don't remember who said this, which character, whether it was Cynthia, Candy, whoever on Housewives, but they was like, "Have you ever sucked the thing you didn't want to suck?" And literally everybody in the room was shaking their head, yes, and then they realized it, and some people was like, "Nah." But some guy, okay, so coercion means, like, say we about to have sex, and I say no, I don't want to, or say we just sitting in the room, we in a movie theater, it don't matter what the room is, and the guy is trying to make a move, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do nothing, I don't want you touching me, I don't want nothing. So I told him for years, I don't want nothing with you, you my friends, ex, I don't want nothing with you. Well, he was like, well, we can be cool because we always been cool. Like, literally, that's our history of being cool. Like, literally, I helped him stop getting bullied. I was really there for him in high school because we went to the same high school, but my friend, she went to another high school. Okay. And so we became real cool just through high school, And And so we end up being just friends. In my mind, we're friends, but I know you can't be friends with, ain't no such thing as platonic friends, right? So he started gifting me a lot of things. And then next thing you know, he's like, I really want to have sex with you. And I'm like, no, I don't want to have sex with you. So I told him no over again. Then one day he's begging me, crying, alligator tears. I want to have sex with you. And yeah, he coerced me. Because coercing means you obviously said no, but they're not accepting that no. They're going to keep asking you until you say yes. They're going to Steve Urkel wear you down. That's what coercion means. It's basically rape. The coercion is a form of rape too. Yeah.
Damn.
Real talk. A lot of guys don't know that. On a lighter note,
No,
yeah.
I didn't want to say. You can't. What she say? What she said at the end? You can't laugh or make a joke, bro. Because I was when she was describing it, I'm like, damn, this nigga pretty much just begged you into some sympathy pussy. You know what I'm saying?
He sweated
that's
you.
That's what it is. And what's crazy about that is, then he gets to go around bragging around town, I slept with her. Right? And that's what my friend threw in my face. She's like, I hope you know he bragging all around town that he slept with you. And so I'm like, throw up, gag. I don't even like the dude. I don't want nothing with the dude. I didn't even, it's just a lot. It's a mess. That's the mess. That's the mess that, that's the mess that goes on. And here's the gag too. She's mad about this dude who's all the way dusty, and she's married to another dude.
Man, I should have had like a Maury background.
I feel like you need to find, I feel like between this story and then the story of the festival that you told us last time you were on with your two male friends that you went to the festival with.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
it's no being festival, by the way.
Hey man, look here, literary police. You know what I'm saying? I'm 4 drinks in. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Speak your truth, King.
Y'all so funny. So this is part of the podcast, right? I'm just.
Oh, bissing that head ass nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
No, he's mad because Death Row didn't send him a chain. I didn't send me a chain.
Hey, trust me, I do not want that chain at all, bro. I do not want that chain around my neck at all, bro. Like
I'll talk to Corrupt, man.
Do not.
I'll talk to the DPGs, man. See if we can.
Do not. I do not. I will not wear it.
You want gold or you want like with the red rubies in the eyes?
I do not want
the diamonds on the helmet.
I don't think they're diamonds, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think they're real diamonds. I don't even think that they're moissanite. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm good. It might be, I don't want that. I might. What
is the thing about real diamonds? I keep hearing about real diamonds on different podcasts and fake diamonds and people wearing fake chains, real chains, and
the technology has gotten better, so you can still opt into wearing real gold, like I like to, or you can go to the other Instagram jewelers now who are selling you gold-plated things with fake diamonds. A lot of rappers are probably buying real gold, but they're buying lab diamonds instead of real diamonds, which, lab diamonds are still a little pricey, but like your lab diamonds and your moissanite will still pass the jury tester, and they're cheaper than the real diamond. Real diamonds may have flaws. Lab diamonds can be made flawless. The technology, it's really no difference. A real diamond is made naturally through that process in nature. A lab diamond, they just do it in a controlled environment with a machine in the lab. So a lab diamond and a real diamond, it's still a real diamond. It could be. Yeah,
it will still cut your teeth if you bite it, basically.
Yeah, it's still a diamond. It's slightly cheaper, and even lab diamonds ain't just the cheapest. You know what I'm saying? So, like you might buy.
That's how I chipped my tooth. I chipped one of my teeth when I was a teenager. I thought this dude's necklace was fake, and I beat it to it, and it chipped my tooth.
He learned you. You know what I'm talking about?
Damn.
Now this shit Boogie got on.
That's the
I don't want to hate on him, but I'm not sure where Boogie copped this choker iced out Cuban. But if that's what you want to wear, all I'm gonna say is I can go get in the pool and the ocean and my shit I don't know if he can.
You don't think I've been in jacuzzi?
I don't
Me,
know.
Hallie,
I don't know where you been.
and Denzel talking about our next
I mean,
role.
I'm not finna be sitting in no jacuzzi with Hallie and Denzel. But you know, if that's
I know you are, because you're not an actor like I am, bro. You'll be sitting with directors. I'm an actor.
I'm not sitting in no hot tub with no niggas in Hollywood.
I'm a thespian. Okay, we relax.
Again, I'm not finna be sitting in no hot tubs with no Hollywood niggas.
Denzel's not a Hollywood nigga, man. Denzel is a gift from the ancestors to our people.
So you trying to get a part? You trying to get a part, and Denzel invite you to a meeting in a hot tub? You going
with Halle Berry?
I didn't say if I didn't say Halle Berry. I said Denzel.
Halle Berry is the
Denzel
connector.
So as long as Halle Berry in the hot tub with you in Denzel,
yeah,
you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna be easing over there. Like, hey man, is that
to Halle or to Denzel? Because he said his name is Denzel. We just call him Denzel.
Like, hold up, Halle, is that something? Halle, is that your
you gonna fuck around and get poked with something you ain't gonna want.
Trying to say Halle Berry's a man?
I'm trying to say getting in hot tubs with men. There is no environment where I'm getting in a hot tub with a nigga.
That's not true, bro. You've been in a hot tub with the men before.
I don't like how you said that. You gotta pause that. You gotta pause that. I don't like how you said that.
I know you've been in the hot tub with a man before.
Man, whoa. You gotta put some context.
Okay, if I'm saying so, you never been to a steam sauna, man?
Man, what's the next topic, bro? Because you on some tomfoolery.
I'm just saying.
I tell you, man, it be your own people, man. You were speaking
about comedy beef. Are you familiar with T.K. Kirkland, Miss Von B?
No, I'm not familiar.
Oh man, okay. Well, T.K. Kirkland is he's an older comedian. He's kind of like a godfather. One of his coin phrases is "Who raised you?"
Oh yeah, yes, I know who he is. Okay, I was just talking about this dude like an hour ago.
Okay,
because I know another comedian in Kansas who stole that term from him.
Okay, so the internet sensation Charleston White was opening for TK on his tour, on his Rock Nation tour, and he did about 8 or 9 dates, and then he decided he left. And when he left, he said one of the reasons was TK Kirkland was kind of being a gatekeeper to the success of his artists. He said he was paying $50 a show, and he's like, I was doing 10,000 by myself or whatever. But anyway, the more important part was he said that TK Kirkland was kind of like wasn't as thorough as he said he was. So that turned into Scrunchy, the comedian. Somehow it coming out that Scrunchy knocked out TK Kirkland and sent him to the hospital, you know what I'm saying? So, and it just keep coming out, different comedians keep coming out and saying that he, has done some fucked up shit. So I say I'd like to ask you, have you felt any of the older comedians kind of box you out for no reason?
Oh, all day long, or they try to steal my style.
So how do you deal with that?
I mean, I'll just keep being great. I mean, nothing else you can really do. But I have sometimes I'll come out just with real high energy. Like, I got one thing to say to y'all. I got big nipples. I'll do stuff like that, and then next thing you know, this dude coming out. I got one thing to say. I'm like, what? You got one? People will steal your jokes quick, man. They will steal it quick, and they'll. I don't know. Joke stealing is a real problem in the comedy community.
Has anyone ever asked to see your nipples when you said you have big nipples?
No. They understood that it was a joke.
Okay.
It sounds like it's like a mostly Caucasoid crowd would take it as a joke, because some drunk dude in the back in the hood be, let me see it.
Well, there's more to the joke, but I will say Comedy is interesting. When I came around, motherfuckers start tightening up. They start tightening up. They start putting their ties on and church Oxfords on. Because I come with like the suit on or like a black dress. You know, I'm gonna go old school. You know, like Def Comedy Jam style. I'm gonna come clean, kings and queens of comedy style. And people around here in Tulsa, they be wearing t-shirts to do comedy. So when I come, motherfuckers tighten up real quick.
How many times have you did a comedy show, you know, and you've left with some young man, you know, off of your comedy and your looks?
I have never done that. Oh, actually, I've met guys at shows who liked my comedy and all of that, but I've never left a show with somebody. I've never even slept with nobody who I met at a show.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Did you just ask our guest if she be using her jokes to pull hoes?
I mean, rappers use their rhymes to pull hoes. You know what I'm talking about?
I pulled some. I tell a lot of penis jokes, so I pulled some for sure.
Give us a good penis joke. Give us one.
One of my penis
Pause
jokes.
you all day, bro.
She said she pulled niggas off penis jokes. I want to know one of the jokes.
Okay, could say give me one of the jokes about that.
So you ever use a lambskin condom?
No.
So lambskin condoms. So I'm, not a spring chicken. So I know a little something about sex. So I've tried different condoms. I've tried, ribbed condoms with numb stuff in the inside that numb the thing and keep it up harder, longer. I've tried red ones, green ones. Grape, cherry, lime. I've tasted them all. I'm OG. But when I was young, I too, like everyone else, I enjoyed having sex that, has lots of feeling. So we decided, me and my first boyfriend, we was going to try lambskin condoms, right? Lambskin condoms, we opened the condom, lambskin condoms like $20 a pop. And I know that lambskin condoms are for people who are allergic to latex, right? We all know that. But also the Amish use lambskin condoms because it's more natural, right? So we get the lambskin condom, we getting ready to have sex, me and my first boyfriend, open it up, it got a little smell to it. I'm like, smells so familiar. Smells so familiar. And I'm wondering, what is the lambskin condom made of? Is it made of the back skin? I got a little roll back here. Is it made of that? Is that what it's made of? Is it made of the booty meat of the lamb? What is it made of, right? I'm smelling it so familiar. He put it on this thing, I tasted a little bit. Tastes so familiar. I don't know what it is, right? I look at it, I'm smelling it. I'm like, man, you got a lambskin chitlin on your dick. You got a hankering for some hot sauce and mustard all of a sudden.
Wow. Wow. Lambskin condoms smell like Popeyes. Okay.
It's a chitlin. He got a chitlin dick. Nigga had a chitlin dick for that moment.
When I first heard of the concept of lambskin condoms, I just immediately thought to myself, like, what was the oldest condom? And then I went back and looked at it, and like this nigga was putting those the bags they put.
Ibuprofen. Go ahead. Sir, go ahead.
Those bags they put hay in. The hay bags, they had little condoms made out of that kind of material. I was like, man.
But no, the very first condom was literally a chitlin, a real chitlin, pig intestine.
Man.
Because I tell this joke, like how your phone listens to you because I tell this joke so much.
Yeah.
I literally be on my phone. They be like, "Oh, the first condom was actual, it was actual chitlin." Funny enough.
I ain't never wanted sex so bad to open a pig and use its intestines to cover my penis.
Well, I'm pretty sure back then there was a vendor where you just went and got the chillin' condom from. I wonder how they handed it to you. Like, did they have a little baggie for it? Did you just go to the general store in your village, you know what I'm saying, and just be like, condom, please? And then they just hand that shit to you, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that was no.
It would be a butcher shop because the butcher would have all the meat slices.
I want to know how the butcher knew to use the intestines as a condom. Like, was he finna hit like one of the dirty wenches of the village and was like, I need some protection because she might have something? I don't know.
Might have the black plague. She might have had a black plague.
Mm-hmm.
She got the black snap plague. It's a snap plague.
It had to be something used in brothels, in the juke joint. They have the lambskin collar. Like, here you going to order chitlins? You got one for your dick. Here you go.
Nah, you're probably right. You're probably one of them like Roman brothels or bathhouses.
Caligula.
Upscale niggas only had like I heard you, by the way. Upscale niggas only had like upscale niggas only had the condoms. Like the peasant folk, they ain't had. They stayed outside the castle walls. They ain't had no chitlin condoms. They just had to live with having a kid or getting medieval herpes or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine? I just figured out racism just now as y'all talking about the olden days and Roman brothels. This is racism. This is why white people hate black people. Can you imagine like you in a brothel somewhere, or no, you got some paper and you like, man, I'm gonna have this band play music while I make love to my woman, and they played some shit like you know what I'm saying? They might have like a harp or some shit. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like
play some Louis Armstrong.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But then you go down to Africa, you know what I'm saying? They got rhythms and beats, and you can it's like, man, that nigga gave them rhythm and didn't give us rhythm, man. He ain't like us.
But if all you know is harp sex, you know what I'm saying? You don't care because your bag is harp sex, bro.
Bruh, you can know. It's like this is how I would feel. it's like being transgender, right? It's like, man, this is what it is, but something just ain't right. Like the whole time you with that harp section, like, man, something just ain't right, man. It's something missing from this music, man. Like, it's good. I got my little
they was screwing to like Mozart.
That's what I'm saying, man.
But you got money though, because while you out there having rhythmic sex, with the peasants,
yeah.
I'm in here getting head, while the other female feeding me grapes, and then the other female pouring my wine, like, and then the other female was fanning me. That was my AC back then. Bitch was the AC back then.
Oh my God, terrible.
Now, I'd much rather be in the jungle, in saying with Shabuka with the big booty, than to be in the castle with the with the harps.
Nah, man. Them castle bitches had ass up under them big ass dresses, bro. What you talking about?
That's why what a big ass dresses, man. Try to pretend like they had ass because they ain't had none.
Yes, they did not have none.
Nah. Some of them had some ass up under that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, because that's where the Venus Hottentot come in.
The who?
Venus Hottentot.
The fuck
Venus
is that?
Hottentot. Sarah Bartman.
Sarah Bartman, the big black woman they tried to emulate.
They put her on display.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But, so I have a story about the Sarah Bartman situation, because when I was a kid, they would tell us about Sarah Bartman. Oh, they put her on display in England because she was a voluptuous black woman. She had lots of features that the Caucasian Europeans had never seen before, And so what do y'all think those features were?
Ass and titties.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so did I.
What were they? Because apparently that's not what they were.
I know.
Okay,
like,
so
dumbass niggas.
I thought that for most of my life until one day a professor, when I was in college, a professor came up to me and was like, "You have the same body of the Venus Hottentot," and I really thought he meant ass and titties, but this was at a black college. So I'm like, okay, everybody in this room got ass and titties. So for a year straight, I thought about it. I said, why did he specifically tell me that and not Jane black girl over here, Jane African over there. Why did he tell me that in particular? So a year later, after that professor told me that, I Googled it up. And the first thing it said was the most notable feature about the Venus Hottentot was she had a big clitoris.
Okay.
That nigga still got a job. You ain't go back. You don't go
But
back
how
to
does he
him?
know you had a big clitoris unless you showed it to him one day to get that A?
No, he could look at me and tell. That was the science of it.
Man, nigga was like standing in your crotch all day during class.
He was doing
Freak
man.
ass
Okay,
boy.
her feet.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
her
know what he
feet
was
are 17 centimeters wide, 6 in. Okay, if you take that with the size of her nostrils, which is
I feel
usually
like, I feel like
1/3 of the clitoris.
I feel like some Boogie. I feel like we missing some information. Either she had a dress on one day and he just a freak ass boy and was looking up her skirt while he was teaching, or she needed that A, bro, and she might have put it on his face and he was like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out which one it is.
Dude was married to a not African American or African
The fuck that
lady.
mean? If I'm in college and I need an A and my professor is fine and she like, hey, if you want this A, you know what you got to come do. I'm 100% slutting myself out for an A in college. What's wrong with you?
I did not.
Boogie would have.
Have that opportunity.
Boogie would have.
I have the opportunity. I've had several professors, try it, but especially white professors, but I never did it. I look back and wish I would have did some stuff like that sometime. I mean, I hate to say that, but I just feel like it would have made my life a little more exciting sometimes.
I would have busted open for an A if I was female.
Man, I had nuns for some of my classes, man. I used to be like,
oh, that's the best ones, bro. Them nuns be freaky too, because they don't fuck every day.
Every day or ever?
Man, them hoes be fucking, bro.
Not supposed to.
Oh, I didn't say they was supposed to. But they do. Some of them, be reformed. I have claimed back my celibacy in my cleanliness.
Yeah, he only stuck the tip in. A lot of girls would say that when we was kids. I'm still a virgin. He only stuck the tip in.
And meanwhile, nigga was balls deep in there. Only stuck the tip in.
I was gonna say, that's some wild shit for your professor to come to you and say, man, you got a big ass clit.
Well, he didn't say that. He just told her.
That's what he said.
He said it without saying it.
He said, yo, you said, you know what? This is, I'm going to translate what he was saying. You know what? I see a lot of pussy up in here all the time. I said, when I look back, I'm scanning for cooch. I saw yours. You got the same clit as the clit they were studying way back in the 1800s to see how big the clit was. That's the size of clit you got. That's your clit size.
I was so like, wow. So do I officially have big clit energy? I don't know.
I'd have been like, professor.
I mean, was it true?
I don't know if it's true or not. I've never compared my clit to other people's clits, but
you don't want to go. All right, when we get through, go on Pornhub and just compare. Like look at Pornhub, look at your shit, look at Pornhub, and see if it's, the same, larger, smaller,
That's a horrible. That's because guys do that too. And I'm like, man, look, man, I'm looking at Pornhub. I'm like, man, all these penises are the same. They're like 2 centimeters big on my screen. How can I compare that, man? It's just, I don't know how to. I gotta imagine how tall this nigga is. Like he's about 5'6", about 220.
You ever tried to? Any one of you on the screen? Have y'all ever tried to do some shit y'all saw on any one of these Pornhub, porn DVDs, whatever?
All the time, man.
I got fucked up when I was trying to like fuck with the same rhythm and as long as the porn was, and I was like, man, how are they doing it? And I realized, hold on, bro, I seen this stroke in this, and I seen her shake her ass like that 20 minutes ago. Cause they just be playing that shit on loop, and I don't like that, bro.
They play it on loop sometimes. I noticed that
Yeah,
too.
I don't like that shit, bro. Cause I'm thinking this.
Hold on. What kind of raggedy hotel y'all going to see a porn on loop, man?
Who said I was at a hotel, bro?
Well, they take the same footage and they edit it back.
They edit it out. So like, homie, they edit it out where you think they're really fucking for like 30 minutes, bro, and he probably only fucked for like 5, maybe 10. But they loop that shit and edit it.
Yeah. But they really don't loop it. They cut it and clip it to make it. They smooth it out. They smooth it out good.
Y'all need to set your porn up, man. Y'all watch some bootleg porns.
Well, how would you know? Because you say you don't watch porn, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I don't watch.
So how do you know? If you don't watch porn, how do you know?
Because I'm going to tell you. Because the things that I see and the times that I see it, it be a continuous loop. I don't be knowing it's porn. I told you the story. I got a VPN.
Whoa, you don't know it's porn, but you see a nigga fucking somebody.
Hold on. I got a VPN. You know what I'm saying? I download movies. You know what I'm saying? So I go to my little site. I ain't gonna say the name because I don't want to, blah, 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 or whatever. I'll just grab the first 10 movies. I ain't looking at the title or nothing. You know what I'm saying? You see, I was just playing Black Adam on the back of the, anyway. But,
I wasn't gonna call you out on your bootleg Black Adam, bro, but whatever.
You know what I'm saying? But so I go look at it and be like, oh, gray matter. I'm like, okay, maybe it's a brain, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, oh man, this is a bitch in all gray giving head. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
all right, so this is the best question since you don't watch porn. Once you find out that it's an X-rated movie, do you cut it off?
Depends on the plot, man. Most of the time, yeah. But if it's a guy good plot, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I had to watch Debbie Does Dallas to see what the big whoop was. Like, what is it? You know?
So age, but go ahead though.
I mean, I was watching about recently. Man.
I was watching a show about Morris, Prince's homeboy. What's his name?
Morris Day.
Morris Day, yeah.
Morris Day. If you watch Morris Day's episode of Views from the Tour Bus, he talks about Naked Wish, and I've been wanting to go watch Naked Wish since he talked about that. Naked Wish is supposed to be a porn that's like it has action, but it's like a porno, and it's like he said it was so gross. They would play it on his tour bus, and it was so gross that he couldn't watch it no more. They watched it so much, and it was called Naked Wish, and I'm like, I want to go and see what they was talking about.
I love parody porn. Like, you know, me and the female from time to time when we go to these adult stores and you'll see like Pirates of the Caribbean booty. I definitely will watch that just to see the plots. Some of them shits be kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like real plots. It'd be like a fake ass Jack Sparrow. It'd be like jacking off Sparrow, some shit like that.
Oh,
and then he be hitting like the little pirate wench. It should be funny. Nigga be like, I have found my pirate's booty, and then you know the little.
But I have seen.
Come on.
There is one position that I've seen on my movie, and I have tried it in real life, and it do be blowing guys' minds. When I used to try it, and I ain't tried it in a minute. I ain't even had nothing in a minute.
You ain't gotta lie, but go ahead though. What position is it?
We record this. You
know. The dude is laying down, but maybe one of his legs is up in like a, like that, like that, and then one leg is like that, and so then the woman, she kind of scissors in between the leg and the other leg, and then she's on top of him, riding him like that.
That's the Singapore leg lock. So get the fuck out of here. I did that all. That's the Singapore leg lock. I know exactly what that is. And if you spin over like this, it reverses.
But you ever let a female hit you Amazon style, bro?
No, man. Pause. Hit me? What's Amazon style? What you mean?
I've seen it on the porn, bro, and I'm never gonna do it because I feel like it's the most unmanliest shit. So the nigga lays on his back and he pull his piece, out between his thighs, and he got his leg. Pretty much, he got his legs back like you would if you hitting the missionary deep stroke type shit. Okay. But instead, she's standing up or whatever, and when she put it in, she hitting you pretty much. It's Amazon style. You know what I'm talking about? I guess the Amazonians did it or some shit. but it looks very vulnerable, my nigga. You're not in control at all. You know what I'm saying? It looks like some shit I'd never want to do.
Nah, man. The fact that I be on my back.
Like she holding your ankles while she. Yeah. Nah, I'm not doing that. No.
I've never done that, but it sounds interesting.
Misty, you seem like
let's do it. Let's do it, JB.
Y'all need to shoot it on OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be in the room. I'll set up all the cameras and I will drop it on the OnlyFans for y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you do that, I think that'll be fire content, book, and then we can start your OnlyFans page.
No, man, because like
I got a little female homegirl that can edit the video for us. She down for it.
You saying that a woman would have my legs and I'm laying down?
Yes.
Yeah, bro. She hitting you. She hitting you for real.
And your legs are like this.
Yeah, you like the bitch in this scenario.
I can't see that. I can't see that. No, it's not.
Your feet are like this.
That's not an option.
Nigga, she got
to each his own, though.
She got your souls to the ceiling.
To each his own, man. But me personally, man, I won't be able to stand that type of disrespect, man. I ain't gonna lie. I could. At some point, I just get up and start fighting. I'm like, man, no, I'm tired, and I would be fighting like a man. Fighting,
Yeah, I looped that.
I give you 1,800 in advance.
Oh, she gonna pay you, book. Now that changes the game right there, bro.
No, 1,800 tequila.
Oh man, get the fuck out of here.
Crazy. So if you pay me, then shit.
Misty, you be out here pegging. You be out here pegging these niggas.
I have never pegged someone, but I would love to.
See, I knew you was gonna say that, book. to that, what do you say?
I say no.
Oh, okay.
He's like no to the no.
I'm trying to.
You might like it. You might not.
I might, but I'm not gonna find out. I might like
You might like it.
No, see, I might like running from the bulls, but I ain't gonna try it, man.
But trust, I dated a guy who was like Army, like all the way, tall, buff, everything, and he was like, "Can you stick your thumb in the back?"
Oh man, you just gave the Russians when the Russians heard that just now, like, say, General, they are weak. They take thumb in the booty.
Motherfucking Russians probably do too. They probably do worse.
Yeah.
General, they are weak pussies. They take thumb in the ass. We could take them now.
You gotta say pause, bro.
Well, I know that's what she said. Yeah,
you gotta say pause, bro.
Man, that's wild, man. No, I can't, man. I don't never want.
Misty, would you think lesser of the guy who allows you to peg him?
Well, that's a good question right there.
Don't even lie, man. Come on, stop it.
I don't even know. That's a good question. I've never done it, so I don't know. I mean,
once you hit the guy and he said, you gonna be like.
But here's the thing: I would probably peg them and jerk at the same time, and so in that case, I wouldn't think of them differently because
you can't raise your voice no more, bro. Once you let a female peg you, my nigga, you can't raise your voice at her. You can't demand shit from her because she always can just be like, I fucked you last night. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. Fuck no.
Man, you making me seem like
and you liked it. No, fuck that. No, I'm good.
I mean, to each his own. I don't.
I'm not king shaming. If that's your thing, that's your thing.
Quite honestly, I don't think I would think of them differently because there's a guy right now who's a very manly, and that I know, and so I'm in my mind imagining if I did that with him, would I think of him differently? No, I would not.
I say every guy you meet that's manly, if somebody see that, they gonna be like, "That's who you talking about? Him right here?
Yeah,
that's who you talking about. Is that the one? Sergeant Slaughter, you call him?" That was good, Sergeant Slaughter.
Stay crunchy, boys. Stay crunchy.
Oh man, here we go. Pause.
Dang man, I can't get over it. Somehow we keep coming. I ain't gonna say it, man. I can't even say it.
You know what the Stay Crunchy is from? It's from The Simpsons when Homer Simpson went to the military and the only military reference he had was Captain Crunch. It's like, oh, stay crunchy, boys. Stay crunchy.
Man, well, you know what? It's been a great show, man. I think we got a lot of topics out.
I've noticed something, bro.
What's up?
You be having a hard out pause at 12. Is like your female telling you got to be done by 12? Because this is not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not putting your business in the streets. All I'm going to say is there was a time when Bug and when Dub and Boogie was potting, you know, you didn't have these parameters around the time that you could spend with your friend, your pal.
I still don't, man. But you know, I've been working out and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
nah, because I know I be looking at time sometimes, bro. And I notice around the midnight mark, you be kind of looking to the left or the right, and then you like abruptly get off. You know what I'm saying? Like in the pod, in the Zoom, all that shit, bro.
Record this.
I know we record this.
Okay,
and
so
you know, I be having to be at work for like 6, and some nights I be like, God damn, bro.
I'm saving you then, man.
No, you're not saving me, bro, because there have been times we've potted till 1 something in the morning, and it seems like, as of lately, once you've had some life events happen for the positive, that you have been
you know what I'm saying?
You have been promptly like 12:01. I ain't potting no more, and so you know I'm trying to figure out are there some new rules?
Nah, bro, nothing like that, man. I wouldn't be ashamed to say if it was, but nah.
I have a question.
I like how you kind of just. Yes, ma'am.
So my question is, okay, so y'all invited me back. It's my 3rd time on the show. I don't really follow y'all show like 100% because I be busy and I be doing other stuff. So how did my other shows do? How did my other shows, did they do okay? Or somebody said, oh, she's really cool. Or any comments, any commentary, constructive criticism for your girl?
Aaron W would have more of the analytical side of it. I don't know. He's right now.
I feel the way. You know what I'm talking about?
I felt that
show. You know what I'm saying?
I felt the same way. I'll put it say we should.
No, I do follow y'all. I do follow y'all a little bit, but okay, I had COVID 7 times. Number 1.
Well, how the fuck you get COVID 7 times?
I don't even know. I have sickle cell trait. I mean, I have old blood. My blood's like 40% ancient African, like Eve blood. I mean, I think I heard it on conspiracy video that they target that blood. So I don't know.
You said you have 40% Eve blood?
Ancient African. Yes.
So are you trying to tell us that you're like the none? So you trying to tell us that you're like the that you're like the original woman?
Actually, in fact, the tribe that I'm from, you know, in the Volta region in Ghana, is the Eve, the children of Eve. Is that crazy?
You're the resident African on the pod. I mean, she just got you some smoke, nigga. She's like, she from the motherland for real, nigga. You from A-Leaf. That's what she just said.
We have had this conversation.
I know.
Boogie ain't a real African man.
Oh God.
They call Boogie.
Conversation,
Boogie ain't a real African. He get caught in the content just like me.
He is a true African.
Yeah, watch your mouth for. I'm gonna say, man, you.
But no, I want to see if you have constructive criticism for me.
Yeah, I know if you check out these next edits I'm gonna do on this one, because I've been getting like probably about 200 or 250 views and some responses on what's called on the last little run I was doing. So tomorrow I'm gonna clip this up and definitely I would tag you. You got to send me your hashtag. I always hashtag the episodes with the person's name.
My hashtag is hashtag Misty Von B. You know this.
I know this. You will be tagged. You will be tagged.
Hashtag Misty Von B.
He
only got got 4 more minutes, and then he gonna abruptly end the Zoom. You know what I'm saying?
This guy right here, man. This guy is funny.
I'm just saying, bro. She boy, I tell you, man. You know what I'm saying? I had 5 more questions.
Go ahead.
The thought had crossed my mind.
Nah,
Ask all the
I don't want
questions
you to
you
get in
want, man.
trouble, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know how it feels
Yeah.
sometimes when you got the foot of your significant others on your neck. You know what I'm saying? Even though, I still be defiant, you know what I'm saying, for the name of the pod. I be out here flirting with females and putting my whole situation in jeopardy for content. Meanwhile, 12 o'clock, you gone. You know what I'm talking about? But it's all good, though.
He's
Yeah,
a werewolf. He's a werewolf. That's why. I have to cut my African accent off. Like I literally go there.
He
say
he
werewolf.
finds a narrative and he runs with it, man. Hey, you're a king, brother. You're a king. I'm gonna just say that.
That's not a narrative. That's fact, bro. I mean, I am. We're all kings and queens on this screen right now. But you know what I'm saying? Like Misty, it's so bad. Nigga don't even come to the
You know what I'm
house
saying?
and be in studio no more. Where we can have like some fire content. This nigga here ain't been. I moved back from Atlanta. This nigga ain't been to my house but twice.
Oh, wow.
Now you making up lies. Now
Wow.
He ain't
Now
been
you
to
right
my
out
house
line.
but twice since I moved back from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I moved to Atlanta. We was doing the pod over Zoom. It was still fire, and I was like, "Shit, I'm coming back, my brother. I'm thinking we gonna be back in studio together, in the flesh." You know what I'm saying? Where we can insult each other in each other's presence. And this nigga ain't been over but twice. You know what I'm saying? And then and I'm exaggerating. It might be more than twice, maybe 10. I'll give him 10 times.
Got here.
You know what I'm saying? That's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying?
I got nothing to say, man. I'm on curfew, man. Like you said, I'm on curfew. So
you are on curfew, bro. Because it's
Made up curfew,
11:58. So he getting ready to go do the outro, bro. I know how it goes. It's 11:58. You know what I'm talking about?
Created a narrative, so I'm gonna roll with it, man.
If at 12 o'clock he gonna start looking in the corner, he gonna start looking up and to the side, and she probably standing right there like, "Hey, nigga, it's time to go."
I can't wait till I get to these edits, man.
Hey, nigga, it's time to go.
That's my revenge gonna come.
Man, I'm telling you now, bro. I'm gonna flame you up if you try to edit some shit where it sounds like I'm saying some gay shit, bro.
Bro, you said penis like 100 times, bro.
I did.
My revenge is coming in the edits.
I know, bro, because you a narrative king, bro. I like the clips, man, but you be like trying to make me look like a bad person in the clips.
I don't make you like a bad person in the clips, man.
I know you're game, bro. You be trying to play good brother, bad brother. You know what I'm saying? You probably be trying to smash young hoes off of it. See, that nigga toxic. I ain't. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying.
Shady Grady.
I'm not. I'm not going to be. What's it called?
Shady Grady.
No. It was a new term I learned today. Coercing any women for any reason whatsoever.
You're right. Yeah. Well, it's been another riveting episode of the 16 Shots Podcast with Young James Boogie, who I don't want to get in trouble.
James Boogie, you are crazy.
And AR Doug.
Tell me how you took it. I'm going to tell you what I meant.
With our special guest, Miss Misty Von B with the big nipples. You're going to have to pull one out at your comedy show one day when you tell these niggas you got big nipples. Somebody going to say, let me see it.